everyone. Today I wanted to talk about songs. A few people have asked me, actually a lot of people through the years, is how do you write your songs? How do they come to you? How do you craft them? And I have to say, through the years, they kind of just come through. So I wanted to just give you maybe something, a little something for you to tune into for your own song to flow through. And I want to give you an example of a song that came to me, a little chant that came to me this weekend. So I've always realized that through the years when I've practiced yoga, my voice unfolded and then a song proceeded. And so I've always accounted my yoga practice for the development of my voice. And it makes sense because what's happening with yoga is you are releasing the resistance, you're increasing the life force energy through your body, you are releasing tension in your body, which starts to help unfold and open your vocal instrument. And then you're also working on breath with yoga. And yoga breath is called pranayama. These are breathing practices, and they help to lengthen your breath. And the breath also goes in there and helps to stir things up, right? Like, where are some areas your soul wants to play, wants to release, wants some growth? And so yoga stirs things up, it releases things, it opens things. And after your yoga practice, you sit in you lay down in something called shavasana, and it's stillness, it's integration, and then you sit up, and usually you like om 3 times, and you sit in the silence for a few moments. That's where my songs usually come from. So I encourage you, if you want to access your song, if you're interested in coming up with songs and songwriting, I really encourage a personal practice and finding a place where you can get very still and silent. And maybe that's after a physical yoga practice. Maybe that's after a breathing practice. Maybe you can do some chanting. Maybe you're going to sound out the sounds of the chakras. However you can get there, get to the stillness and where that soul voice wants to come out. And this is where I've been writing songs from for the past 20 years. They kind of just move through. And sometimes when I'm sitting still, I'm holding my guitar and I'm just sitting there. And I just ask my soul, what's next? And I'll just place my fingers on the guitar. And sometimes I don't even know where they're going. Sometimes they're chords I know. Sometimes the fingers just go on the guitar, and there it goes. And I start strumming, and the words just start coming out. So it's a really fun process. It does take some trust and some patience, but once it starts to flow, your biggest job is to move out of the way and practice allowance. Allowance of this voice to flow, allowance of these words to flow. And I do recommend getting a recorder. So iPhones have vocal recorders on them, or whatever you need to do, but you want to stay in the process and you don't want to lose the moment. So press record when you're in the silence, and then whatever shows up, you have recorded. And sometimes also what's happened for me is before the song part comes, sometimes in the silence comes the words first. And then I'll go to the musical instrument and start kind of playing with, what's its melody? What's the sound of these words that they want to play with? So that's kind of a little intro to just allowing that song of your soul to come through. And I think what I'll do is we will break this video down into a few processes that you can do to really get into the silence and get into that soul voice that really wants to come through. Here is a song that came to me this morning, not this morning, yesterday morning. I chanted the Gayatri mantra for about 15 minutes. Then I did a writing. And the last word of the writing was, thank you with gratitude for illuminating this in me. And so illuminating, the word illuminating started to just kind of started to come alive in me. And so I wrote these words down and I just started chanting them. That's how songs are created, in my world anyway. So here's Illuminate Me, and enjoy. And please look forward to some new videos about soulful songwriting. And what else? Yeah, if you would like some help, like right now, to get to that space of silence and soul writing, go below and there's a link there, and you can get my free gift called Unlock Your Power. And there's 40 questions that you can use as these meditation prompts to just give you awareness. And maybe whatever awareness you get for each question, you can start to get into that soul journey of letting the words out and letting the sound and melody out. And give that a try. All right, so this is Illuminate Me. Illuminate my soul, illuminate my soul, open me up to the gifts of this world and beyond. Illuminate my body, illuminate my body, free me now to the gifts of this world and beyond. Illuminate my spirit, illuminate my spirit, connect me with the gifts of this lifetime. Om Shanti Om, Om Shanti Om, Om Om Shanti Om. Where there is light, I will follow. Where there is light, I will follow. Om Shanti Om, Om Shanti Om, Om Om Shanti Om. Where there is light, where there is light, I will follow, I will follow. All right, I'll see you next time.